Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of On Campus. I'm David Baily, your host today, joined by a very special guest, Holden Beers. Holden, thank you for joining me today. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Chilling.
My first question for you today is going to be, how did you learn about the sports broadcasting program here at Solano?
So when I was I believe I was a junior in high school when I found out about it because my mom's cousin, she was a teacher here at Solano for the communications major. I think she taught a public speaking class, and she knew POF and knew all about the broadcast class and told my mom about it. And then obviously my mom told me about it, and I've been, I'd say a sports fanatic almost my whole life. So kind of got me thinking about it because I knew I was going to Solano.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of what got me into it.
Yeah, and you mentioned being a sports fanatic, and obviously in this class with this program, you get to do all different kinds of sports. So kind of would you just tell us about your experience working basketball, baseball, and kind of what's been your favorite part of that for this class?
I think honestly, my favorite part is just seeing like the players and the variety of talent, not only the talent level, but also them as people.
Yeah.
Because I think the baseball team has tremendous chemistry with each other, and we're front row for that. And seeing them all get hyped up for, say, a home run or the walk off that they had, I think that's one of the best parts about it. And then also just being around everyone here in the class is another great thing because we all get along, we all know each other. Everyone has different personalities, and then the shows also, are great. They, add a lot of depth to this class. But I think overall, it's all been a great experience.
And between the shows and doing the broadcast and commentation, what's kind of been your role as a commentator, and what do you think you've really been able to take away from that for this class?
I think for the basketball side of things, because that's what I started with, I didn't do any of the football games because I started the last fall semester, and I was mainly just doing the camera side of things, even though football is my main sport. But it was my first semester. I was trying to just get into the class. And I started with basketball, and basketball was it was fast paced, but it was funny. It teaches you how to keep up with the game and really find different things to say, especially when we had 3 people in the broadcast booth. It's so hard to get a word in for basketball, especially. And I'd say the play-by-play for basketball was the most fun for me, just because I'm always just locked in on the game, and I enjoy just watching it, so seeing all the different talent out there. But when it came to baseball, I think the color commentating I liked more, just being on the side, because baseball's not my main sport, and being on the side, just kind of analyzing the game really helps me learn baseball more because I'm not a huge baseball guy. So I think that was my favorite part for baseball.
Nice. Yeah. And for this class this semester, doing all the shows, all the sports, what are some skills that you think you can take away from this class and put towards a career in the future?
I think it really helps you with overall just public speaking, because even though it's not even a public speaking class, it helps you get chemistry, and then also learn things about sports that you may not know, like the little ins and outs of the rules and stuff. And I hope to use the qualities I learned from broadcasting all these different games, getting the reps in, and take it to the next level, whether it be the NBA, college basketball, college football, or say the NFL, hopefully one day, because that'd be my dream, commentating on one of those big games.
Yeah, for sure.
That'd be huge.
And one last question for you, Holden. What's kind of after Solano, what's your immediate kind of, I guess, what do you want to do when you leave Solano?
I want to use the certificate to try and intern somewhere and maybe turn it into a job, whether it be right now it's basketball because I've only commentated on the basketball games. So maybe somewhere over in Sacramento for maybe the Kings G, or in Stockton for the Kings G League team, just something like that, or even just college basketball, or if maybe football somewhere in the Bay Area, but just something like that just to get started and then work my way up with it.
Nice.
I think that would be my dream.
That sounds awesome, man, and I think that's all I got for you today. So we're gonna wrap things up here. That does it for this episode of On Campus. I'm your host, David Baily, joined by Holden Beers. Have a good day, everybody.
the exponential growth from the program from my first year to my third year now, that's what keeps me coming back and keeps me excited and just like fulfills me as a person.
It's so impressive, and we every time we walk in here, you guys are doing something different. It's great. It's
nothing but opportunities here, and we have sports to cover, we have the equipment.
Because the more ambitious you are, the more opportunities you'll have.
On-the-job training is huge.
Get the hands-on experience.
When someone asks who can do it, you know, you can raise your hand and say, I can do it. So
Joining the class was the best decision I ever made.
Stand by, we're going to go to cut one. And cut one. Cross court to Audrey Jones. Audrey for three! And it's good! With 1.3 seconds left on the game clock. Audrey Jones with one of the biggest shots ever.
the sky's the limit, really, with what we can do here.